Good morning, guys. I am Charlie Kennedy with VDL. Join me this morning. We have a fun live show for you. We are live every morning at 7:30 and catch us on Amazon, Apple TV, YouTube, whatever takes your fancy, channel 17. Catch us this morning for some weather reports, road reports, terrain info, learn about the latest ski technology, and also where to find the best margarita. Catch us now, VDL.
Hi, I'm Trisha Swenson.
I'm Brazzo.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ken Hovey.
I'm Meredith Kirkman.
I'm Ty Diaz.
I'm Charlie Kennedy.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
Vail Daily Life.
We are VDL.
VDL. We are VDL. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to VDL. My name is Ty Diaz. Saturday, December 18th, that's where we are in the month and also in our season. Winter certainly starting to look a lot more like it around here and feel like it temperature-wise. I'm not sure if you're noticing the temperature on your smart devices around the home or maybe your pets refusing to go outside for their morning tinkles. We're looking at 1 below wind chill factor in Fields, 17 below. It could feel like, whoo, yeah. It is very real out there, and hopefully you've taken the time to winterize your vehicles. And of course, breaking out from storage, let's start there because the holidays are around the corner. Someone probably thought about you, getting you a new scarf, maybe breaking out some of last year's gear, getting you all bundled up for the day to do a little bit of shopping for someone else in those return gift ideas. We're looking at 1 inch of new snow reported the past 24 hours at Vail, at Beaver Creek. Breckenridge and Keystone also reported those same numbers. Those are the family of Vail resorts right here in Colorado, and people are really happy with what they're finding terrain-wise, and of course, the expanded terrain that's available for you. I'm not sure if you're aware that we've made our way to the back bowls now, and we're talking Game Creek Bowl, to call it the back bowls over there. We'll talk more about that on the show and these days ahead, but you are watching VDL, and as you saw with Charlie on the Opens, she'll be broadcasting live from Lion's Head. We have Brazzo over in Beaver Creek. We'll be giving you your Avalanche updates as well, taking you over to Eyepieces at Vail, sharing with you Tyler's picks, as well as giving you updates about the Vail Yetis game tonight, letting you know where you can get tickets and what they're even featuring are snack-wise. I'm a huge fan of the big pretzels that they sell there. Exclusive gondola interviews with a Dallas String Orchestra or Quartet, and these guys, they even gave us a little bit of a performance, sharing with you what made headlines in today's newspaper, as well as the weather and so much more. So stick with us. We'll be with you for about an hour, unless the show goes a little bit heavy. But I know that it's going a little chilly outside, and that's where Charlie and Brazzo are. And we'll just go ahead and pull those two in right now. Thank you for watching on Outside TV 17, and thank you for watching on VDL on our website there. Charlie, good to see you this morning. Thank you for that show open. And you're in Lion's Head, a little playground of yours right through there, a little bit of holiday shopping scene there. How are things looking this morning?
You know, it's kind of quiet here. It's chilly here in Lion's Head, Ty, but good morning. It's about 1 degree, feels like -1, although I think it feels a bit cooler than that. But that's just me, I'm always cold. So make sure you go out today with those base layers. I've got hand warmers in my ski gloves. I've got all my fleece base layers going, so definitely dress warm for the morning. It is supposed to warm up a little, slightly, but not too much. But, I mean, Vail really knows how to set the scene for the holiday season, right? I mean, Lion's Head, they've got the trees with the baubles on. It's like an outdoor Christmas tree. There's reefs everywhere. It's just beautiful. Of course, with the architecture of the Arabelle, which is where we are right now, close to the ice rink, it's just really magical. I love it.
It's a beautiful place there, and even in the morning, we're very familiar with holiday lights in the evening time, but does it capture the same magic during the day and in the morning? It absolutely does. And right there where Charlie is at the Arabelle, you could find dining already early this morning, Starbucks coffee around the corner if you need to get warm, as well as places to grab breakfast. There's an ice skating rink that's right nearby where you are, and I believe there's going to be a show today.
Yes, there is, Ty. Well, actually, I believe the show's in Solaris at the other ice rink in Vail Village.
Okay.
Yes, I believe so, this afternoon. So it's about a 20-minute show happening this evening. Come down and catch it. I know we've got some Olympic figure skaters. Karen Chen, she's one of my favorites. She'll be there heading out for a performance for you guys. But again, these performances and the magical feel of Christmas around the village, I just couldn't think of a better place to be to kick off the holiday season. Of course, Christmas is next week, a week today. So I can't believe that.
That is a good reminder. I thank you very much. We want to say thank you for tuning in with us on Vail Daily Live, and welcome back to the families that return every year, and they lodge right there at Lions Head at the Arabelle. And of course, to make their way to the lifts this morning over at Vail, 8:30 is the start, and not too far from where Charlie is standing, the Eagle Bond Gondola number 19. You can make your way into Game Creek Bowl, and there you'll find some of your favorite runs back there, and we'll share that information with you when we let you know about some of the new terrain that's open over on Vail Mountain this morning. Let's check in with Brazzo right now. He's over in Beaver Creek, family friendly. You can catch live performances and some ice skating there too. And last that we spoke with Brazzo behind the scenes, he was hard at work, and we see that he is. How's it going, Brazzo? Keeping warm. Where are you?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm trying to play smart here, man. It's freaking cold. But I'm here at the Raspberry Bar at the Hyatt with this beautiful tree. And I thought it was going to be a good background shot for everybody to start feeling the energy of Christmas coming in. How are you, Ty?
I'm doing great, man. I mean, it's good to see both you and Charlie out there, and also the fact that you both chose different locations. So you're inside, Charlie's outside, and but in Beaver Creek, there's a performance tonight at the Villar. We were talking about Lacuna, and so that's family friendly, a nice performance and a show.
Yeah, Lacuna. I'm looking at the Vail Daily right now. I'm super happy to see what Tess Johnson did, and also looking at the Villar. The Christmas carols coming in. That's been a tradition for my family every year. This year we're not going to make it because the baby's a little too small to enjoy Mr. Scrooge. But I will be playing Scrooge at my house for sure.
So where Brazzo is right now, the Park Hyatt, the lobby bar there, one of my favorite hangouts for post-day or après, just meeting with some friends. They have a nice little center bar kind of squared off there, that gigantic tree right in front of the window. And outside of that window where Brazzo is the beginner terrain gondola, and I believe it's called Haymaker. What does it say, Brazzo? Can you read the sign on the gondola right out the window there? The name of the gondola? Because they changed it a few years ago.
Let's take a look. This is what are you talking about, Tide?
Oh, yeah.
And we are a Hay Meadow Express 1 right there. Hay Meadow. And then the chair, they start already testing the chairs and getting the gondola. I'll be walking there in a little bit, but let me just walk you to this beautiful tree and this amazing ambiance this bar has.
Plenty of seating inside of that bar. And flat screen TVs where the game is always on, and people like to even reserve in there for their Super Bowl to watch the games right there.
Yeah, and these beautiful fireplaces. And you see what I choose this place, man. You know?
Yeah, of course. Considering the temperature outside, Brazzo, you're inside keeping warm. Yes, it is 1 below with wind chill, which means that it's even colder in fields. All right, we're going to be checking back in with Charlie and Brazzo here really soon. But let's share with you how the weather's going to be shaping up for the day, because I know that you're ready to make your way to the slopes out of Vail or Beaver Creek, 8:30 or 9 o'clock to get out there after it for the day. But you're going to have to bundle up for the start of the day, especially if you're doing lessons. And as you can see right there, but we're looking at clearer sky conditions for the start of the morning. High temperatures making their way into the mid-20s. Overnight low temperatures in the single digits. But again, we're looking for the feels of temperatures, and you can see that right there below that 9 at the next couple of days, keeping sunshine in the forecast. Temperatures climbing in areas up and down the valley, the mid to lower 40s, mid to upper 30s, as you can see right there. And then we find that dip returning and some clouds returning our Tuesday and our Wednesday, also increasing our chances for precipitation. You are watching VDL, and we're looking forward to chatting with you. And you can do so on the show by looking online at our website, our Instagram. You can chat with us on YouTube as well as on Facebook. But we want to thank the weather brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. We'll be right back with more. Thank you.
Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
That's got to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
Join us in a virtual presentation for this year's Eagle County Public Safety Awards. Help support those individuals and safety agencies that work daily to keep us safe. Sunday, December 19th, 6 p.m., youtube.com/StartingHeartsVale. Call 970-763-5306 for more information.
Welcome back to VDL, giving you a look at what made headlines in today's Vail Daily, but also want to say thank you to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling your morning, mine, as well as the gift bags and the gift giving and the stocking stuffers. You can do so with either of their two locations by stopping by either Beaver Creek and picking up a little something for that morning walk before the slopes, breakfast for everyone, that quick grab and go bite. And then, of course, checking out their merch while there. There's another location. It is in Minturn. There you could see what happens behind the scene as far as the roasting of the coffees, but you could treat it like a little business center there too. Bring your laptop, read a book, jump on the Wi-Fi, enjoy everything that they have to offer. And again, that's Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, fueling our mornings and keeping us nice and cozy. I'm also a fan of the chocolate chip cookies that they bake over there in Beaver Creek, just piping out of their doorways there. Here's what made headlines in today's newspaper. Noticing the big, colorful picture right there on front. This one is the Runaway Grooms playing that Ein Prosit yesterday. And they're a local band, the local favorite here in the Valley. They've released an album over the summer, and everyone's really proud to hear people that we've watched grow as a band and their successes at this stage locally around town, and listening to the music on the radio now, too. So cheers to these guys. Be sure to maybe follow along Ein Prosit and how they're doing. Giving another look at other topics that made headlines. Let the speculation begin. Little Snake River seen July 1st of last year, or this year, near Maybell, Colorado. Colorado wants to keep the investors from flipping water rights after two companies buying up water rights in Grand Valley and the San Luis Valley. Sparks fears. And other topics in the sports and outdoors. Tess Johnson earned her first win, her first World Cup individual moguls podium since 2019 on Friday, with her third place finish at Al de Hughes. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And so congratulations there. Tess wins this one in France. Other topics in sports and outdoors, the last second holiday gift guide for snow sports, local options to stuff the stockings of the skier and boarders. One side of Crimson Clover Salo Vest is a classic solid, and the other side features original artwork created by a Colorado artist. Oh, wow, I would love to see that. And in arts and entertainment, new memoir, Snow Blind, celebrates the power of skiing for the visually impaired. And these are some of the topics that you'll find in today's Vail Daily and newspaper. One more. Christmas comes early with the Five Browns, and they're a local favorite. They've returned and performed for us at the Villar in Beaver Creek for many seasons, and they're back again. One family, 5 pianos, 50 fingers, add up the best classical music sensation in the years. And if you'd care to get tickets for this show, visit villarpac.org. You're watching VDL. And if you're making your way to the slopes this morning, or maybe making your way into town and you're watching us online and you're already out the door, or keeping an eye on traffic for loved ones that are on the roads, as you can see, shoulder, median snow. Cold temperatures this morning, you'll find icy patches. Black ice could exist in areas of that drive that are coldest for that drive. And as you're noticing through Dow Junction, some heavier traffic, medium to low, going on right now. Everyone's trying to make their way either to work and or to the slopes. And if you're wondering about those lift times for the slopes again, at Vail, 8:30 start until 4 o'clock. Beaver Creek is a 9 o'clock start. And that's a look at how your traffic's shaping up for the morning. Yeah, warm up the car. That's good advice right there. And hopefully your vehicle's prepared for winter driving as well. And something that to keep in mind, if it is not, and you maybe work with other people heading your direction, maybe consider a carpool, and public transportation is also available for you too. And masks requirements are happening right now, still happening on the public buses. Making a way remote right now. Let's see what's happening over in either Vail or Beaver Creek. Checking in with Charlie or Brazzo. Brazzo, you're outside. Braving the temperatures. The skies look fantastic where you are.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The sun is about to come out right there. Hopefully we can get it, but it's beautiful here, man. It's gorgeous. That's one of the perks of being awake this early. You got to see this beautiful, well, everywhere that you look is gorgeous here, but the morning brings something special for sure. And now in the Christmas times, I'm a little excited for this coming week.
Yes, and so this week, plenty going on. One of my favorites that returned for the opening of Beaver Creek for the season, Thursday Night Lights, the fireworks display right there over, just ahead of you up the escalators, brought to where you are. And you and your family, do you ever take in the fireworks displays on Thursdays, or have you ever at Beaver Creek?
I've been here in Beaver Creek. I done it with the family. It's lovely. It's a great show, and you can go to different places to warm up and to get a little adult beverage or a hot chocolate for the kids. So absolutely, such an adventure to come to Beaver Creek and always figure out what's going on. As I was saying before, the Christmas Carol has been a tradition for my family. We are a fan of Charles Dickens and that old London vibe with the the ghosts of the past, and almost make me remember all my ex-girlfriends, but let's keep it there. That's the ghost of the past.
The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, the ghost of Christmas future, and the Velar is in Beaver Creek right beneath the ice rink if you're looking to catch a Christmas carol, and that is a Monday performance at the Velar in Beaver Creek.
On the 20th, right? That's the 20th at 7 p.m., I think. I was just looking at the daily. The 20th at 7 p.m.
How's movement? How's traffic and how's movement looking out there in Beaver Creek? People finding their way to the hot cocos and coffee. You seeing a lot of people moving around, walking around, maybe jogging?
No, here where I am, I'm gonna climb in a little bit. I'm gonna go on the top side and see the coffee shop, the Vail Mountain Coffee and Tico. I think it's always more action in that side. I just wanted to show everybody how Beaver Creek looked this morning. I know a lot of people is probably planning to get in town in the next week for the Christmas celebration and the whole holidays and New Year's. So, if you're there in Florida getting ready, warm up, get the hype up. This is how gorgeous Beaver Creek looks. It's cold right now, but the conditions are awesome. I put my full first day on Thursday, and it was fantastic. I'm still sore. I went to Game Creek in Vail. Yeah,
wow.
It was 2, 4, 7, 11, 3. I did all those runs. Game Creek was awesome. We did a little bit of Lost Boy. It was very windy, but man, the conditions was all worth it. I even took my my powder board out, which was pretty early. So it was really cool. Yeah.
All right, so a lot of ideas right there from Brazzo, getting out and about, but also being aware that there could be some fatigue and or some sore muscles after maybe the first full day out on the slopes. But even before getting to the slopes, getting layered up for the slopes. You're outside right now, Brazzo. Let's kind of go through your layers to help people dress their families and themselves for getting outside. So how should we layer up this morning?
Absolutely. Don't forget the gloves. Very important. Hard to pick up your nose, but it's still pretty
candid there, Brazzo.
Super important. You don't want to drop your ears, Cole, or your nose. So a hat is very important. I have a really nice hat with a little underlayer in it, not just the little ones and the air go through it. This is something that you probably need to consider for this type of weather, not just those super cool hats, but they have a lot of holes. I have a very short hair, as you can see. So if you're a female and you have long hair, you're covered. But if you are like Ty and myself with the aerodynamics going, you definitely need something a little bit better. And I have 2 jackets today, man. This is that cold. And then I have a little underlayer. Then it's a thermal underlayer, which now I'm nice and crispy, So I don't mind the cold.
All right, so layering up, that's the name of the game. And with these temperatures, these colder temperatures, and depending on how it feels for you, just kind of consider the frostbite level too. So if you have any freezing toes, any freezing extremities, the fingers, get inside, your nose, even notice someone else, get inside, warm up, thaw out, and when you're ready to get back outside to explore, just go ahead and do so. But keep that in mind in stagings throughout. Are we going to head over to Charlie right now? What would you like to do? All right, we're going to check it with Charlie. She's in Lion's Head, and in the Lion's Head area, 8:30, the lift's open, but now you're inside getting warm. Very smart. Where are you?
Well, you know, I thought I started the show outside. I thought Brazzo should take a trip outside and feel the chilliness, and then we headed inside to Starbucks, right next door to Vail Sports, where you can get your ski rentals, all of the ski equipment that you need, down to clothes, down to souvenirs, down to gifts. It's great. So right next door to that is the Starbucks. So we popped in just to warm up for a brief moment before heading out to the ice rinks. But don't forget tomorrow, Vail Village on the International Bridge is kicking off at 4:30 with the ice sculptures for the Winterfest, and there's going to be apparently 25,000 pounds of sculpted ice.
Oh, wow.
So that's really going to transform the village there. So another activity that you can do around this holiday season. And the ice show will be 20 minutes long in Solaris at the Solaris Ice Rink. 2 shows, so there'll be one at 5 and one at 6, and so that will be this evening. So again, there's just plenty to do around here.
Plenty of options to choose from, and Brazzo and Charlie are sharing with us some of those options. Stay close to us as we return with them, but also keeping in mind what they both are doing. They're getting outside, checking out the elements, feeling the temperatures, getting inside to get warm, and I'm sure that's what you're doing from home for the start before you step outside for the day. You're watching VDL, still ahead, the lens of the day. We'll be right back.
Future Foundation empowers families and individuals affected by domestic violence and sexual assault through prevention, crisis intervention, advocacy, and long-term healing services. Join us in making futures bright for survivors in our community.
This is the sound of a gift that keeps it simple. No late-night assembly, no batteries required, no complications. An Omaha Steaks gift is easy to give and a joy to receive. This holiday, give the gift that's simply perfect. Just a little holiday wisdom from Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com/TV to order the perfect gift today for just $99.99, and will include 8 additional burgers free.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
Vail Daily Live is here. Vail Daily Live is now.
It's winter and we are back. VDL streams everywhere.
On the mountain, off the mountain.
On every screen.
On Facebook, YouTube,
On Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Spotify.
And now, we're on Outside TV 17.
Live and on demand, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to VDL, giving you a look at things that are happening around Beaver Creek for today. That's where Brazzo is, and he's also sharing with us some of those details as it is happening. But you can log on to beavercreek.com and click their events calendar, their winter events calendar, to find out ongoing things like the chocolate chip cookies at 3 o'clock, just to list a few. But sharing in some of these dates, you'll see that today is the 18th. So today we have a Beaver Creek Fun Fest happening around the village. And everything in Beaver Creek, the little gated world up there, family friendly for all ages to get out and enjoy things together to do. You'll find on Thursdays, there it is, your Beaver Creek Wonder, but also the fireworks display that happens every Thursday night in Beaver Creek. And as we look ahead, we're seeing that Beaver Creek Extraordinaire presents Cheer, and that's going to be happening right after Christmas Day, lasting for the few days into the new year. And of course, don't forget about the New Year's celebration. To find out more about events that are happening in Beaver Creek and getting plans together for you and your family, log on to beavercreek.com, check everything out. You can also find their app, and there you'll find detail about events, dining specials, shopping offers, mountain information, and you can even track when the buses are looping around the free shuttle to bring you back into the areas of Bachelor Gulch or from the Bear Lot, the Elk Lot. Time things a little bit better instead of standing there wondering when the bus comes. A lot of features can be found on the Beaver Creek app there. Sharing with you today's Lens of the Day, brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail, with areas and locations up and down the valley. The Art of Vision. Today, I have selected the Smith Goggle 4D Mag, and what we're finding here, I've chosen the red lens for today because it's supposed to be a sunny one out there, temperatures in the 30s, but they give you a 2-lens option, the yellow lens for flat light, low light days, and then the red lens for the sunnier days like today. The goggle strap itself is in black, and what we're finding with this lens clarifies not just your line, but the riders in your periphery. The lens change, as I've shared with you, they use a quick magnetic technology, and you have this with your lens. You'll find the bird's eye vision clarifies your line, the definition you'll find out on the terrain, and of course, like I shared with you earlier, that shape and that curve in the lens, both of those, so that you can have better periphery. And both of these in and out pop-out lenses helps differentiate colors between the order to get a better contrast definition in flat and or low light lens. That would be this one. And for your carrier, safe carrier box, it has your anti-fog lens cloth inside of there so that you're definitely keeping good care and shape of your equipment. And that's the Lens of the Day, the 4D Mag from Smith Goggles in the lens periphery shape red and yellow, as well as the goggle strap in black. And again, they have locations up and down the valley. On here, still ahead on VDL, let's see what we're going to do right now. We should. Oh yeah, let's go and check out Eyepieces right with Tyler right now and see what his selection is.
Hey there, we're here at Eyepieces, and we are joined with Tyler Moore, who does the picking and buying for these stores. And so we're going to do this little segment today called Tyler's Picks. And he's picked some incredible goggles out, and it's that time of year where we are getting the best ski gear, ski apparel, ski equipment we can. So Tyler, give us the full details.
For sure. We have a great assortment of goggles here at Eyepieces. As you can see on the wall behind me, there's a million options almost, but we like to have fun with that. We provide some of the best goggles in the industry, and we are extremely selective in what we actually bring into the stores. I mean, that being said, I have a nice little assortment of some of our favorites here from Smith, Anon, Oakley, Zeal, and there's even more behind me too, but these are just some of the kind of quick picks, as you're saying. Starting out here, our favorite and probably one of our most popular goggles would be the Anon M4. This is a great system. Comes with its own face mask that magnetically integrates into the goggle, as well as if you're tired of changing your lenses and it's a hard process, Anon makes it easy. Everything is magnetic. Comes with
gorgeous.
2 lenses. It is just an amazingly brilliantly designed goggle.
Wow.
M4 is a great one for a lot of the fellas out there. For the ladies, there is a great women's specific. This is the WM1. Again, you get all the same benefits here of the magnetic system. These face masks are the best on a cold day.
And in this time where we're bundling up and covering up.
Yep. Yeah, and wherever you need face masks, this is a great way just to easily have it up or down. But Anon's definitely going to be my fastest growing company right now.
You could also buy a separate lens, keep the same frame, and change out the lenses.
Correct. Yeah, we do carry stock lenses for all these. So if you want a different lens with this thing, it's something we can kind of customize for you as well. And then one that we're really excited for this year too, Zeal started coming out with some wonderful colors, a few different new models. This is the new Lookout. It uses our rail lock system. So again, magnets, everything's so much easier. The industry has come so far. It's been great to see.
That's incredible. And I've never seen like a bright yellow goggle like that. That's so unique. Man, and you can also make these prescription, is that correct?
Correct. Everything you see in front of us, we can make into a prescription goggle for you. And typically, as long as your prescription isn't too bad, within a day or so.
Wow. Well, come in the store and check out for yourself. It's so different to see and hold. Try it on and feel it out. There's such a wide variety. So come check out Eyepieces of Vail.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, where the locals locker.
Look your best with fashions from the outlets at Silverthorne. Mountains of brands to suit your style with savings up to 70% off every day. Don't forget to pick up a VIP savings card from the Colorado Welcome Center for even more discounts. Become an Elite Rewards member and earn amazing gifts. Outlets at Silverthorne, located 30 minutes east of Vail, exit 205 on I-70.
Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally produced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, eggs, dairy, breads, flowers, nap nectars, and more. It's the holidays, and Nap Harvest can help you with all the ingredients to make your holiday meals delicious. Or we have take and bake meals if you're in a rush. Nap Harvest has fabulous gift ideas for everyone on your gift list. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
It's winter and we are back.
Snow reports.
Grooming updates.
Road reports.
Party info. Food and fun.
We are VDL.
Vail Daily Live.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Welcome back to VDL. My name is Ty Diaz, and we're going to be giving you a look at the weather right now. And I can tell from the smile on your face that you're kind of feeling the shock this morning. Ooh, yeah, the chill. Who opened that door? Who opened that window? What do you live in a barn? Close those things. That's the conversation right there. And the pets are talking. That's not even you saying that because they're not going outside. We've heard stories. You've told us what's going on there. The refusal to step out at these temperatures. Bathroom break when it's a little bit warmer. Yeah. Here's what we're finding as we look at Vail and more towards the east. We're seeing the sun. It's starting to make its way. It's hitting the eastern part of the Gore Range off in the distance. And as you look over, casting into the Vail area onto the mountain, that flatter light is still there, that blue that you're seeing, but we're going to pick up that golden here really soon. Snow guns are all going crazy over there. Snow making happening, and special thanks to the grooming team and the snowmaking for kicking the season off and making the mountain terrain possible. But as we look at the day, there it is, that temperature in the corner of your screen, right there in front of you. It feels 9 below. But we're picking up that single digit almost. Is it warming up just yet? Does it feel like that to anyone? Are you heading out, layering up? You're going to want to today, no matter. We're looking at the mid-20s as the highs in the sun. Low temperatures tonight in the single digits, in feels in the below figures, but it's still a contrast of what temperatures could be like in Texas, in Florida, places that were mentioned by like Bratzo and Charlie. As we look at the next few days, keeping sunshine around, temperatures warming up into the mid-30s, picking up areas of the 40s by Tuesday, but clouds are rolling back into the region, increasing our chances for precipitation. So break out those little shots of Uller, to the god of snow, because that's a little ritual some people have to bring snow into the forecast, to make snow happen. Others like to do a snow dance, put the two together, now it's a party. And as we look at our Wednesday, the mid to upper 30s, a slight dip in temperature from Tuesday, mostly cloudy skies, and then there's our percent chances for precipitation, and hopefully it's in that form of snow. And usually when the clouds roll in, the snow hits, maybe it won't be so evident in and about town as it would be above 10,000 feet, but we'll take it all. And if you're just tuning in and wondering about what happened in the last 24 hours, did we get any snow at all? The weekend just started. We're talking one reported in the past 24 hours, 1 inch of snow, both Vail and Beaver Creek. Breckenridge reported the same thing, as well as Keystone. Now, where we are in the show, going over to where Charlie is, in Lion's Head, bundled up a little bit more. Wow. And you're on ice.
Yes.
Now I'm loving this.
I'm not going to lie, maybe perhaps it's because I'm on the ice rink here at Arabelle Square, which if you can see behind me, we've got the Arabelle Hotel, and across the street is the Blue Moose Pizza, and you can see the lifts behind me, which open at 8:30 now until 4 o'clock. So that's super exciting to extend your ski day. But I just must elaborate on the fact that if you're coming out this morning, definitely layer up. That's definitely helping me. I'm not that cold because I'm dressed right. I've got my hand warmers. I also have a body warmer in my ski pants, which is falling down my leg as we speak, but that's okay. I'm warm. I'm keeping warm, so it's good.
Okay, this is the first that I've ever seen an ice skating report, and now I'm a little envious, and I'm also just amazed. And ice skating can be found as an activity in Lion's Head like you are. There's a station where rentals and everything happen not too far from, well, where you are on the ice.
Yeah, right behind me, Ty. There is an office which is through the Arabelle, but you can go and get skate rentals every day. Same at Solaris Ice Rink. Solaris Ice Rink opens at 4 currently every day. I think it's $10 for children for skates and ice rental, and $15 if you're a little bit older. It all depends. If you have your own skates too, it's cheaper. So you can just pop on down and ask them in the office.
All right, so that's Charlie on the ice in Lion's Head. And if ice skating is your thing, or if you're looking for maybe that first-time experience with ice skating, it can be found at Solaris at Vail. Vail is proper. You can find it in Lion's Head where Charlie is right now, and that's the Arabelle Square and the same location of the Eagle Bond Gondola number 19. And so how's traffic looking? Are you drawing a crowd, if anyone's out there, that you're on the ice so early in the morning?
No, there's absolutely pretty much nobody around. I see a bit of the lifties. I did hear gondola 19 was down this morning, so some of the lifties couldn't get up there. But it's on now, it's moving. So there's a couple of people walking around getting coffee, a slow start to this chilly morning. But yeah, people are starting to wake up. So the sun is coming up, the blue skies I see behind me. So it's definitely going to warm up, so it's not that bad.
Charlie, I thank you for being. I thank you very much for being on the ice, and I see Blake behind you over there, and so maybe you guys can trade the camera off because maybe you can give us a move of the day, like teach us something on the ice, something of the day, maybe a learner move.
Okay, I can do that. I must be honest with you though, the ice rink has not been resurfaced, so when that happens and you've got some coverage on top of the ice, it becomes sticky. So kind of, when you're skiing, I guess, on a slushy day, and right under your skis is kind of sticky. Well, that's exactly how I feel within my ice skates and on my blades. So you can't really glide smoothly across the ice, but I'll show you a scratch spin.
Beautiful. Wow. So much happens just after 8 in the morning in Lion's Head, from grabbing breakfast to a cup of coffee and an impromptu tutorial from Charlie in Lion's Head. We thank you very much for doing that. We're going to be checking back in with Charlie.
I do want to just quickly say, if you haven't skated before, you should get out. If you can ski, it's practically the same thing. We just have short skis, We have a short blade, but if you stay centered right in the center of your skate or on your foot, just like you would skiing, you're going to be a great figure skater.
Thank you very much, Charlie. We'll be checking back in with her as well as Brazzo here shortly. But wintertime is here, and there's a lot of activities that we take into. Most commonly, the crowds are going to make their way to the mountains to do the skiing and boarding for the day, even some lessons. Other experiences could include fly fishing or ice skating like Charlie. Others taken to the backcountry to do a little bit more, something super advanced, but it's always good to know the reports back there. So let's take a look.
Hi, this is Brian Lazar from the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. Thanks for tuning in to your weekly update. If we take a look at current conditions right now, you'll see on our homepage map that we've got some areas of moderate danger through the middle portion of the state. This is a welcome change from the green across the entire map that we saw last week, which was unfortunately driven by little to no snowfall for much of November. We did get about 3 to 6 inches of snowfall that took place on Monday. and this led to a slight increase in avalanche danger across the middle portions of the state. This is just an early indication of what's to come. So if we look at some images just from what happened here is we had a pre-existing very weak snow surface. This is an example of a surface hoar crystal, which is widespread throughout the state. These are very fragile, weak layers, and this makes up a good chunk of our snowpack in most locations. Surface hoar and sugary faceted snow from top to bottom. This is not a foundation that can support much additional loading, and just the 3 to 6 inches of snow we got with a teeny bit of wind led to some early indications of what we can expect as we move towards the weekend. We saw drifting snow onto leeward slopes, and this caused cracking in the snowpack. And these are some skier-triggered small avalanches that took place in the storm snow from just the last day or two. And you can see the cracking is already evident. Here's a skier-triggered slab up near Crested Butte. And then you can see just 6 inches of snow on this very fragile snow surface caused cracking in the snowpack without even the additional weight of a person. So this is just an early indication of what's to come. What we've got on our doorstep is a very potent storm. So what I'm going to show here is a numerical weather model. This is the CAIC's high resolution 2-kilometer WRF model, but many of the models are in very good agreement that we're in for some very heavy snowfall with high precipitation rates starting tonight and moving into Thursday and Friday morning. And so this is going to show you total snow accumulation. And starting today, and you can see that the snow just continues to stack up. By the time we get into Friday morning, we're looking at places that are going to see 2 feet. Those are indicated by kind of the pink and purple areas. And some of these specific locations throughout the state could see as much as 3 feet, which are indicated by those white areas. Those target areas are really confined to the Park Range north of Steamboat and some portions of the West Elk Mountains. And so what we are anticipating is a dramatic increase in avalanche danger as we move into tomorrow and peak instability occurring Thursday night. So we've already issued for these places that we expect lots of snow, avalanche watch in place. This is on Wednesday afternoon. We anticipate that we could actually reach very dangerous avalanche conditions, high avalanche danger, which is level 4 out of 5, in these places with the watch by late tomorrow, and peak instability is Thursday night into early Friday morning. So the watch has already been issued, which means we could see warning criteria as early as Thursday afternoon. This is for the Steamboat area, the Aspen Zone, the Gunnison Zone, the North San Juan, and the South San Juan. So you can see this is a pretty dramatic change. We are moving from low danger in some places all the way to the upper end of the avalanche danger scale. So people really need to be aware of dramatically and quickly rising avalanche danger in very dynamic conditions. It's going to be imperative you stay tuned into the avalanche forecast at colorado.gov/avalanche, or check current avalanche conditions on your smartphone app, the CAIC smartphone app. And be prepared for very dangerous conditions as we head into Friday and the weekend. And we might reach the point where we are not recommending travel in backcountry avalanche terrain in places that receive upwards of 2 feet or more snow. So thanks for tuning in. Please stay safe. We're all excited to see a change in the weather pattern. It's great to see snow return. It's great to see winter return. Please keep in mind this is going to coincide with a very dramatic uptick in avalanche danger. So everyone stay safe, check your forecast, and stick to low-angle terrain until all this new snow settles out.
Subaru and our retailers believe in giving back. That's why, in difficult times, we provided 150 million meals to Feeding America. And now, through the Subaru Share the Love event, we're helping even more. By the end of this year, Subaru will have donated over $225 million to charity. This is what it means to be more than a car company. This is what it means to be Subaru.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to know you have a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
Get more information at ValeYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
It's winter and we are back.
Snow reports.
Grooming updates.
Road reports.
Party info. Food and fun.
We are VDL.
Vale Daily Live.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
Welcome back to VDL. My name is Ty Diaz, and if you're just tuning in, it's a cold start this morning. Oh, yeah, and it is certainly being felt by Brazzo and by Charlie. They are broadcasting remote right now from Vail and in Beaver Creek, and they're taking turns. One will do the report from outside, one will do a report from inside, and then the next break they switch out, then just warming up. And that should be your action plan when you're out there on the slopes today. Just remembering that if you're feeling fatigue, take a break, get inside and catch your breath. And if you're feeling that chill and that cold, get inside, get some hot cocoa. Don't forget the whipped cream too. Warm up, thaw out, and then get back out there. But don't leave your goggles and your gloves behind at a restaurant table or dining. And when you're taking your steps, keep an eye on the kids too. They tend to lose a goggle, maybe one mitten, one glove, just walking around or even on the slopes. You're wondering where it went. And now it's time to do more shopping, buying those gloves all over again. But as we start the morning off in feels 9 below the single digits, even before 7 o'clock, we had these low temperatures. It could be warming up just a little bit, but high temperatures in the sun today. We're looking at the mid-20s. Overnight low temperatures will be in the single digits. The next few days keeping sunshine around. Temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s. Some days in this week we're looking at Tuesday right there, finding our way into the mid to lower 40s, but that's when the clouds start to roll back in, and we're looking for chances of precipitation to increase then. Tuesday or Wednesday, do a snow dance, whatever your rituals are. And if you're doing that, do you make snow faces to make the snow happen? Do you put on crazy costumes? Send that to us, VDL. We want to see what you do to bring in the snow. And with your permission, maybe we'll even use it here on the show. But here's a look at the interstate traffic. You're seeing a lot of the white stuff there. The trees, the runs, the terrain, both the north and south side of the highway. Snow, very evident there. And off in the distance, right that little valley peak area there to the right. Snow guns, snow making happening too. And so that's all just in strength to just kind of make this winter season just happen. And we're really excited to have snow. I mean, the month of December still felt like October, November, September, did it not? People probably still were able to do some camping, fall and summer style, but not now. You're looking at a different season altogether. And the lifts open at Vail, 8:30 for the start of your runs until 4. Over at Beaver Creek, it opens at 9 until 4. And if you're tuning in wondering about the snow because you saw something in the atmosphere last night, 1 inch reported both Vail and Beaver Creek the past 24 hours. Let's check with Brazzo and Beaver Creek right now and see how things are doing. We last checked in with Charlie. She was on the snow. Brazzo, where are you?
I am at the door of the Villar, checking out what's going on here with all the shows. We have the Dallas String Quartet with an electric Christmas tonight. And as you can see, we have a lot of traffic. People start coming in. The buses start coming in and filling up. So this is what's going on at the Villar this week. A lot of shows, a lot of fun. And you know where the Villar is? We are right under the ice skate ring. And I'm going to give you guys a quick little tour on how to get here. You just need to get in, use the escalators right underneath the ice skate ring to watch amazing shows. Today, the Dallas Strings Quartet for the Electric Christmas. And of course, the Christmas Carol coming on the 20th and a full lineup. And this is where we are. So if you've never been on the Villar, now you know how to get there.
Yes, thank you, Brazzo. And as he just exited the escalators there, the banner right above the escalator shows the VPAC, and that's the way to get there, Brazzo. If you can notice by turning around as well, it lets you know where the events are and where Brazzo was down on that lower platform. The buses pulled in some of the shuttles for the people that are lodging in Beaver Creek at the various chalets and the various hotel locations. They can call with a Beaver Creek app and have a vehicle pick them up and give them a strategic drop-off location, which would be right by the Villar. And while they're there, they can notice all the shows that are available for you last night, which was the Dallas String Quartet Electric Christmas, where Bach meets Bon Jovi. That's what I'm finding in today's magazine about the Velar and inspired shows happening at the Velar. But from last night's show, the Dallas String Quartet also gave us a little bit of a gondola concert. Let's take a look at this one.
Hey everyone, we're the Dallas String Quartet. Here's a little sneak peek. 3, 4.
That's a little bit of a concert, and I'm sure you recognize some of the tunes that was there. That was Mariah Carey's Christmas from the Dallas String Quartet, their Electric Christmas. And you can find out, again, more about the shows that are happening at the Velar by visiting velarpac.org. They performed last night, as well as that little gondola session in the Centennial 6 gondola in Beaver Creek. But tonight, there is a different show. It is called Lacuna, which is Tom Hamilton and Holly Bowling. They have come together and produced an album for the first time together called Lacuna. And that is tonight's show. You can pick it up, your tickets at 7:30. And to find out more about tickets, visit velarpac.org. We will be right back.
See and be seen. With the eyepieces of Vale, view our curated collection of the best eyewear from around the world. Find your favorite brands and be introduced to new lines of eyeglasses, sunglasses, and goggles. See in style with prescription services done in-house at Eyepieces of Vale. Schedule time with one of our optometrists or get a comprehensive digital eye exam. Our on-site laboratory allows you to get your prescription done quickly so you can get back out there. Eyepieces of Vale, the art of vision.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
All right, so welcome back to VDL, and look at the time, 8:30 are the lift starts over at Vail, 9 o'clock Beaver Creek, and where Brazzo is in Beaver Creek, we already saw the people making their way from their carriage ride, their shuttle to the plaza to make their way towards the slopes, and hopefully they're going to get that cocoa with whipped cream before they make their way on out there. But also looking at the time, did you get your tickets for Vail Yeti hockey tonight? They played in Breckenridge last night. There's a game tonight, 7:50 puck drop, and that's going to be at the Dobson Arena at Vail, right next to the Vail Library and Vail Health over at Vail. But Meredith here at VDL had the opportunity to speak with them earlier in the week, setting up all the stages for their games. And here's a little backstory about what to expect with Vail Yeti hockey tonight.
Hey there, Meredith Kirkman here with VDL, and I'm currently on Dobson Ice Arena with Vail Yeti hockey players, Brent Sands and Dom Panetta, and there is a big game coming up this weekend. It is their rivalry team. Who are you guys playing this weekend?
We're playing the Breckenridge Vipers. We don't like to say their name because they're such a big rivalry. You can guarantee there's going to be some fights tonight, or on Saturday, I should say. We play one game home, one game away, but Saturday, 7:50, that's the game to be at. There's going to be 1,000 people here. It's going to be rowdy. So expect some blood on the ice, expect some goals, expect some hard hits, and expect a fun time in the stands. So we can't wait to have our fans in the stands.
Well, we got to show up and cheer our local Yeti hockey team. It's so awesome to have a hockey team like you guys, like this caliber of players. You guys are incredible. We've been fans for so long. How long have you been on the team?
This will be my 8th season.
8th season.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
So are you looking forward to the game this weekend?
Absolutely. It's always fun playing Breck. If you've ever seen the movie Slapshot, it kind of turns into one of those games, and I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, so games like this is just my wheelhouse.
Well, we have to be there Saturday night. They're going to be playing them on Friday, but when we're here at the home game, we're going to be cheering them on. It starts at 7:50.
Yeah, and also on Friday night, the Turtle Bus is going to leave from the Vail Transportation Center. They got 30 spots, so any fans that want to jump on and take the Turtle Bus up and come on back and cheer us on in Breckenridge Friday night, just reach out to Turtle Bus on their Instagram.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you guys next weekend, and you're going to win.
Yeah, we are.
We'll see you then.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room. The Ice Spectacular returns to Dobson Ice Arena in Vail on December 23rd. View the amazing ice skating talent from Olympic, World, International, Team USA, and other seasoned professionals, including Mirai Nagasu, 2018 Olympic medalist and U.S. national champion. This 90-minute show will provide high-energy entertainment for the whole family. More information and tickets are available online at vailskatefest.com.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
Vail Daily Live is here. Vail Daily Live is now.
It's winter and we are back. VDL streams everywhere.
On the mountain, off the mountain.
On every screen.
On Facebook, YouTube,
on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Spotify.
And now, we're on Outside TV 17.
Live and on demand, 7 days a week.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
Thank you for watching VDL. I can already sense the energy and the excitement in your home right now about what's going to happen today out on the slopes. Lessons, skiing, boarding, exploring, seeing some of the terrain that you're familiar with, the level of terrain that's available over on the mountain today. But keep in mind, it's still the beginning and the early part of the season. Both Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain are teaching mountains, so we are sharing with people learning the activity, the sport, the fun of learning skiing and snowboarding on the slopes while we're out there. But at the same time, borrowing fashion ideas, just looking good out there. Oh yeah, goggles and gloves being layered up and bundled up, and for good reason. If you're noticing in the corner of your screen there, single digits, below figures, that's how the morning's starting off, but the day spent in the sun, high temperatures making their way into the mid-20s, as you can see there, but in feels, you're looking for that wind chill factor to play into the day. And we're not talking so much about a wind speed, that there's going to be wind today, but your movement on the slopes could be anywhere from 5 to 10 to 60 miles per hour. That's the effect against your face, against and through your clothing, your layers. So keep an eye on your little ones too. If anyone's crying, mom, dad, if you're crying, little ones, get your parents inside, get them some cocoa, let them warm up. You could feel that chill, and it does kind of have some owies about that. But again, we're looking at single digits for tonight, sunshine in the forecast through Tuesday, bringing the clouds back in Tuesday into our Wednesday, and then increasing our chances for precipitation when it's going to be a sunny one to enjoy concerts, shows, ice skating, the magic of Vail lights, everything that's going on out there for you guys to enjoy. Snowmobiling, if you pencil some of that in. Dog sledding, if those are available yet this time of year. Ice skating, if I haven't already mentioned that. Jogging, taking the dogs for a walk. I'm just enjoying the day and the nighttime magic of the lights at both Vail and Beaver Creek. Let's go and check in with our remote hosts right now. Charlie and Brazzo have been spending the morning in the elements and then getting inside, warming up, and then getting back in the elements. Brazzo, you're out in the elements. Lifts open at 9 o'clock. I see some people behind you. That sun right there is on Strawberry Park.
I don't think it's got luck when I turn around too much, but I have to show you guys. This is happening. It's cold. It's 8:30. Minus 13 Celsius, 8 Fahrenheit. And this is how the lines look. Already have people in line. We have the first church club 20 minutes ago. There, ready to go. But look how gorgeous Beaver Creek looked this morning. Just amazing conditions. That's the little fire pit behind me. It's just gorgeous. And everybody's ready, getting ready and excited. The lines start getting busy. And that's the Vail, the Beaver Creek first chair club. Bunch of local guys and love to ride the first chair. Everybody's ready, waiting.
That is a thing, getting first chair in the mornings, and some do it every day, every morning, before work, even on their days off. It's just, and for years, people do that over there, and that's the look of the morning over in Beaver Creek. And as you see off in the background, you see those blue gantries over there. That's where the kids' lessons in the farthest distance, the small ones, 3 to 6, do a little bit of learning. The kids and teens lessons right there, closer to us in that mid, ski and snowboard lessons by those racks. And then where Brazzo is standing, the adult lessons can be found there. And you could also see the staff employees making their way to the slopes for the morning. You could find lunch on top of that gondola chairlift Centennial number 6 today, if you care to do so. That's another good meeting location if you become separated from your family and friends out on the slopes or to get inside and warm up. Let's check in with Charlie right now over in Vail and Lion's Head. And so as we know, 9 o'clock start over in Beaver Creek. That's where Brazzo is, about a half hour away, 8:30 right now. People are making their way to the lifts where you are.
Oh yes, Ty, I'm here at the French Deli in Lion's Head next to Performance Ski, and you know what? It's crowded in here. Everyone's getting that breakfast. The gondola just opened 2 minutes ago. I think what a great day for a ski day. Wrap up, get those base layers going, get your hand warmers going. But, you know, catch the ice show 5 and 6 p.m. today at Solaris Ice Rink in Vail Village. Then maybe head to the Yetis game. You know, Yetis versus the Breckenridge Vipers at 7:50. Maybe catch the Magic of Lights. It's all happening here in Vail. You know, great holiday season here.
And as Charlie has shared with you, she's at the French Deli in Lion's Head, and that location has been there, I would imagine, since the beginning. And for my years of doing remote broadcasts from Lion's Head, going into the French Deli, your ski and snowboard instructor, the private instructors for years, they go there for breakfast in the morning, and they are known for their breakfast burrito. I get extra bacon. What did you order, Charlie? Anything yet?
I just got, I'm so British, I just got a bagel with butter and jam.
All right.
I'm warming up. It's one of those mornings where you just pop in, grab a coffee or a tea and warm up, and then head back outside, and the weather is tolerable. It's 2 degrees here in Lion's Head, which I prefer to go by Fahrenheit because Celsius it's minus 16. So I'll stick with the Fahrenheit.
Thank you very much for making the show that much more international as far as the temperatures are concerned. When you're getting out there, heed the warning, layer up, bundled up, look really cute, get the breakfast, warm up. If you're on the slopes, get back out and endure the day as temperatures will be climbing into the mid-20s in areas and in the sun. That's all we have time for. Thank you very much, Brazzo and Charlie, for your report this morning, and thank you for watching VDL. We'll see you here tomorrow morning, 7:30.